Good evening, everybody. Darragh here, quickly jumping on live after 5 to talk briefly about rent pressure zones. I recently had somebody who was thinking about buying a property with bad rent history and poor rent history, and it was vacant, so he assumed that when he got the property he could put the market rent on it, which is not the case, because the rent price follows the property, rather than the seller. So he would have to go along with the last rent, even though it was vacant, because it wasn't vacant for 2 years. When a property is vacant for 2 years, you can then set the new market rent. So the rent history can make a difference in the pricing of a property as well. So it's very important to check the rent history if you're considering buying an investment property. As I said, you cannot change just straight away if it's not vacant. Also, it's worth noting that most of Waterford now is in a rent pressure zone, which meaning you can only increase it by 2% every year. So again, if you have a bad rent history, you can only increase it by 2% every year. So that investor ultimately didn't know that, and he will now chase rent history for any prospective property he's going to purchase. So that's just a quick little tip on rent pressure zones. And if you go to the RTB website, you can type in the property and the rent, and you can see the calculator and see what the rent can change to then. So that's a quick little tip for today. Enjoy the rest of your sunny evening, everybody.